What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I thank you guys for joining me here on this beautiful Memorial Day weekend. So, if you know some veterans, people that have served your country, make sure that you show your gratitude and appreciation for them. I thank each and every one of my service members that have supported my civil liberties. So I appreciate you guys, and I thank you so much for your service. Now, that being said, we're going to get messy. We're going to get a little messy because I thought that we were done. I thought that this was over. I thought that that was just the last hurrah of it. It just keeps on just crawling back. It's like the cockroach from the sewer. The Jussie Smollett situation. I'm so tired of hearing about this case. I'm so tired, but it had an unexpected turn in the last 48 hours or some change, okay? So, last week, a Chicago judge has ruled to unseal the documents in connection with the Jussie Smollett case that happened in Chicago. For those of you that are completely unaware or you've been sleeping under a rock, all right? On January the 29th, Jussie alleged that he was attacked racially and in a homophobic attack that happened. And it's looking like it wasn't the truth. I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't state yay or nay or whatever the case is, but it just sounds like baloney. I'm not going to sit up here and we're not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to say it sounds crazy, but that's what he alleges. Now, the 16 counts of the indictment were dropped. But also in that, his attorneys had basically stated that they needed the files to be sealed. They were to be sealed and never to be heard from again. So we were just like, that sounds just so bogus and crazy. But it is what it is. You know, you can't say anything out further from that. But a judge's ruled last week to unseal those documents. So we're going to find out what all happened. We're going to find out everything that happened in this Jussie Smollett case. It's just getting crazy. It's just craziness. And also in conjunction with that, the city of Chicago, that police department has sued him, countersued him for over $400,000 for all those additional hours that all the men and women of service were investigating this alleged attack. And for it to look as if it didn't really happen or it was planned or it was a part of some hoax or whatever the case is, it's looking kind of crazy. So I guess we're going to find out this week, literally tomorrow, Tuesday. Everything is, the cat's out the bag. The cat is out the bag. And according to Newsweek, Jussie Smollett is missing. He ain't in Chicago, y'all. Nobody knows where in the world Jussie Smollett is. Where in the world is Jussie Smollett? This is getting crazier than Waldo. They have no idea where Jussie Smollett is. But that 264-page case is about to be open to the public. It's about to get crazy, y'all. Real crazy. Myro's making deodorant better, like 10 times better. Not the drugstore stuff with the boring scents you're used to. A new kind of deodorant that lives up to your power poses. Myro delivers obsession-worthy, naturally effective deodorant that looks as good as it smells. They make their natural deodorant with a custom blend of essential oils that release over time to keep you fresh and barley powder to keep you dry. Their formula is hard-working, long-lasting, with no toxic anything. 0% aluminum, 0% parabens. Their ingredients are clinically tested for safety. Here's how it works. Choose your scent and the color of your case. Get a refresh every 3 months, delivered straight to your door. Conveniently timed for when most people run out. Switch scents, press pause, or stop literally anytime you want. It's refillable case, and mood-inspiring scents are good for you and the planet we live on. Because the case is refillable, Myro refills reduce plastic waste by approximately 50% versus typical drugstore deodorants. Doing good and feeling good should be an everyday thing, just like deodorant. My favorite Myro scent is the Chill Wave. The cucumber, jasmine with a hint of lemon. It's perfect when I go to the gym, and when I come home, I don't smell like the gym. So today, for my audience only, get 50% off your first order and get started today for just $5. Visit mymyro.com/AshSaidIt and use promo code AshSaidIt. That is mymyro.com/AshSaidIt and use promo code AshSaidIt. Yeah, you guys, so it's not looking good for Jussie. He's probably not having a great Memorial Day weekend. Everybody's out partying, having fun, barbecuing. Jussie probably up under a rock somewhere, y'all, hiding out, waiting till things blow over. Last we heard, he was staying temporary in Chicago because he was filming Empire there. So he had, I guess, a residence there in Chicago, but he's been seen in Los Angeles as early this May. So earlier this month, he was spotted in Los Angeles. So where in the world is Jussie? We don't know, but we know that those files are going to be made public. And yeah, we're going to comb through them. We're going to let you guys know what is what and what the judge said is what. And everyone's going to be able to create their own, come to their own conclusion, basically. Basically, just come to their own conclusion. And I mean, to add insult to injury, those brothers that he allegedly hired the month prior to, they've just sued him last month as well. So it's just piling up. It's really piling up. And I don't see him in Hollywood anymore. I think that that's pretty much done. He's a liability. He's a liability. Nobody's going to want to work with him. And he's done nothing to try to make the situation better. And really, the judge's ruling, I can totally agree with. They said they wanted privacy. They said that he wanted to go back to his life and all these things and just go back to some sort of normalcy and forget about this case and it was so wrong and blase blase. But he kept having press conferences. His attorneys and legal counsel kept going places and talking specifics about the case. And the judge said, oh, well, if y'all are talking about it so much and going into detail about things, let's unseal it. Let's unseal this case because y'all want to talk about it so much in all these different medias and give these special interviews and all these things. Well, we're just going to open it wide so everybody can be in the loop. So we all can know what really went down. Or, well, not necessarily what really went down because, we weren't there that night, but we can definitely get a lot more information and come to our own conclusions. So that's really what's going on. So I just had to give y'all a little tidbit, a little tea for the afternoon. But I really hope that this Jussie Smollett thing just kind of just ends, and I hope it's not too crazy what we find out. I'm just ready to stop talking about it, but we'll just see. It just seems like a saga that just continues to go and go. But it's gonna be really interesting what happens. So stay tuned, you guys. I love you guys so very much. I appreciate you beyond words. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face. You tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is way better. It's so much better. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Deuces.